Good evening, everyone, and
Good evening,
welcome
friends.
to another session where we have a very interesting development with the special case of Rhea Chakravarti. Now she is being given a role in the Roadies serial, and we'll be talking about that. And she delivered a cryptic message in one of the trailers of that, right? And we'll be trying to decode what exactly she meant by that. And we have a lot more, interesting news lined up for you today. So it's over to you.
Yeah, welcome, friends. It's very interesting to read about what's happening, in the latest news. And welcome to all of you, Sunita, Johina, Vijay, Renu, Tara, Sunita, Maya. Welcome, Vidya.
Welcome, Vidya, everyone.
Welcome. Yes, Dana. Thanks for always reminding to hit the button, which we tend to forget once the session begins.
Yeah,
And
friends,
so
do hit the
interesting.
like button. Yeah, welcome, Anuradha. Welcome.
Yes, welcome, Sonal.
Welcome, Snehal. Hi, Divided Street, Sunita, Sonal, Ashok. Welcome, Namaskaram.
Yeah, welcome, Ashok.
Sorry, Road is
Okay,
unbelievable. Yeah. Good morning, Sharing.
it's morning for her.
Hi, Pranjali. Welcome.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
friends, before we start anything, let me show a beautiful AI image of Sri Lord Rama. This is an AI image of how Lord Rama would have looked when he was young. You can see the crystal clarity, in his the way he looks, the pure, kind of, features, the thoughts that are, coming out from this image. It's just so beautiful. Can't imagine such a handsome, you know, person. So this is the true Lord Rama. Many of the people have been saying, why are you criticizing Prabhas? Why are you criticizing Kriti? Or you're criticizing Hanuman? You know why? Because these are the kind of images that have always, been in our minds. We've never criticized Arun Govil because Arun Govil has, similar features. And Arun Govil has, respected the role that he played and played it with complete humility. So these are so important. I mean, I was just stunned, looking at the image as Snehal says, calmness on the face. And can you imagine the kind of purity? He was only answerable to his people. Even when they questioned Sita's, stay during, in Lanka, his first thought was that I want the people to believe me and Sita Devi. Okay. So I will not allow any doubt to be in my mind. And that's how he banishes her to the forest. So, can you find such a leader today who will keep aside everything, you know, to make the people happy, to make them understand, and to unite them? That is why when Lord Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana came back from the forest, Ayodhya was lit with lamps and, fireworks and beauty. See, because see, this is the kind of ruler anybody would want. And as you know, he is an avatar. So let's go on to yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the same sort of beautiful face that he has. Of course, not as much as the original. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's move on to the first piece of news. This is with regards to Rhea Chakravarti. Now, as a part of the trailer for this MTV Roadies, she comes as a gang leader, on the 19th season of MTV Roadies. Now, after almost 3 years, she's coming back and trying to get some sort of importance because she's been kicked around in movies and other spheres, whether it's modeling or anything. And apparently she started her career from this channel. So she says, you know, संभाल के रहना है ये डर के जो भी हो ignore नहीं कर पाओगे. Get ready for the auditions of MTV Roadies, Karm Ya Khan, co-powered by Wildstone Official. In the video referencing the tough turn her life had been taken after the death of her boyfriend, Sushant Singh Rajput, Rhea is heard saying, "You thought I won't return? I'll run away, scared? Now it's someone else's turn to be scared." And immediately there was a response from his sister, okay, Priyanka. So Priyanka said, she took to Twitter and she wrote, you know, तुम क्यों डरोगी? तुम तो वैश्य हो, थी, वैश्य थी और रहोगी. प्रश्न ये है कि तुम्हारे उपभोक्ता कौन है? कोई सत्ताधारी ही ये हिम्मत दे सकता है. So in other words, when you translate it, it comes to, why would you be afraid? You were, are, and will always remain a prostitute. The question is, who are your consumers? Only a ruler can give this courage. A ruler means a politician who is responsible for the delay in SSRC. SSR's case is obvious. Now, Rhea is very thrilled to be a part of the Roadies, MTV Roadies Karmia Khan. And she said she looks forward to working with Sonu Sood and her fellow gang leaders as I get to showcase my resolute and fearless side during this thrilling journey. I hope to receive love and support from fans for this incredible new adventure. Now, here, friends, see, when she speaks, please listen to the way she speaks, and you'll find something very eerie about her. There is nothing, one would say human, in her face or when she talks. Okay. Now, here I want to show you something else. During this time, when the IFA was happening, there was a cute little conversation happening between Chulman, Khan, Salman Khan, and Rhea Chakravarti. So it's just like, best buddies exchanging things. So Salman said, had lunch, and Rhea said, you rocked, Aifa. Thank you for being Salman Khan. Now, you see the proximity between these two people, and both of them are very dangerous. Now, both these dangerous characters, you see, Rhea can speak in what you would say, double tongue, okay? And this is because she's referring to SSR as well. And they must have had a very good laugh. On our side, we find her pathetic because what you have done to a man's life is pathetic. Everything from drugging, to making sure that he falls sick and then finally he disappears is not a joke, Rhea Chakravarti. Okay? Making friends with this kind of man, Salman Khan, is not a joke. We all know that you were put there as a honey trap to trap Salman Khan. So do not dare to make fun of all this. Almost 3 years you suffered because God has been very, very kind to us and to Sushant by giving you absolutely no work. We're not mincing words in that. Okay? Bollywood tried their best to do everything, to give you some sort of modeling career, something, just like beggars, you were getting small things, even that, you could not make use of because, you were not worth it. You have done something so cantankerous, that you cannot escape. And here, there's one more thing, Jaydev, I wanted to say. So this is what Priyanka Singh says. तुम क्यों डरोगी? तुम तो वैश्य थी, हो और रहोगी. प्रश्न ये है कि तुम्हारे उपभोक्ता कौन है? कोई सत्ताधारी ही ये हिम्मत दे सकता है. So very clear, she's saying that, see, there's someone very powerful, you mostly a leader of politics who is helping you, otherwise you won't have this kind of courage. Now, Priyanka Singh has taken her head on. So this, I would say, is very courageous of her to do so. Because like us, I mean, even more because she's a sister, she could not take this arrogance from this woman. Okay. Now here, I have a doubt that, with regards to, the MTV Roadies. Now see this, you remember Shivani Dandekar, isn't it? Shivani Dandekar is the, wife of Farhan Akhtar. Now Shivani has a sister called Anusha Dandekar. Now she's the one you would have seen hosting the complete, Ambani, launch, the one with the, the all her boobs falling out onto, the people she speaks to. Now she is the one who has, even before been in MTV. So and she's the best friend of Rhea. Why I'm telling you these things is because there seems to be a very, very big connection between this girl, this family, in fact, Dandekar and Shivani Dandekar, Anush, what's her name? Anushka, isn't it? Anush. Let me just get it again. Anushka, I think, yes. One second. Yeah, Anusha. It's Anusha Dandekar. Okay. Now, you remember when Shivani was newly married, when she got married to this Farhan, uh, Rhea was the one who invited for that. And even the day that Sushant died, the first house, the first few houses that Rhea went to was Farhan Akhtar's and Shivani's house. And then uh, the other person was Dino Moria. Okay, so why? So which means they are also very much a part of it. Now during the wedding, when this was happening, they sort of wore the same kind of clothes, and they were at the farmhouse, Javed Akhtar's farmhouse in Kandala, and she was a part of all the pre-wedding functions, because being the best friend of this two famous sisters. So here, why I'm telling you all this is because there's a huge link between Rhea Chakravarti, Dandekar's directly to Akhtar's Javed Akhtar, Shaban Akhtar. Remember what Sridevi said? Sridevi said that when she was at a party in Javed Akhtar's house, there was a terrorist there. And she realized a lot of things which she wanted to expose in a press conference. Now you see the sort of what you call the chain of events, and look at the way it's all connecting. Now here, these people would have. Anusha must be having a lot of contact with MTV, and would have said that let me now help my friend get some importance or do some whitewashing, and given her this part, and that is how again she's going to have a new life. But do you think that anyone is going to forget what she did to Sushant? Never. How can you forget it? What have you done to an innocent young man? So let's take a few comments, Jade.
Yeah,
Our
so a
government
lot
has
of points.
totally failed us. Only money and power matters.
Good evening, Nina. Still fail to understand that why and who is stopping the government to arrest the culprits. What if the Bollywood is adding something to GDP? But the kind of dirt in this industry is appalling, says Richa. Yes. Boycott Bollywood, says Bhakti. So I would like to add some points, friends, with regards to Rhea Chakravarti. And if you remember back, if you go back in history, also here, it was when she entered, MTV, just in a very very small show. This is it was called Teen Diva, and she was the finalist. And you can see with Ayushman Kurana back then how she looked. She looked at this in this frame. She looked very very innocent, and we knew what happened after that, right? She got exposed, and also one important point is with regards to the sports awards. She was present giving an award in the sports awards, which was sponsored by the likes of Cornerstone Talent Agency, which is by I think owned by Manti Sachdev, right? Which is
Yes.
yeah, and it is rumored that she is one of the she's having some relationship with Bunty Sachdev, right?
Yeah.
So all these connections, you can see how.
See, if we look at it in a simple way, Jaydev, it is we are saying that she's having an affair with Bunty, but actually it's not an affair. It's all
Yes.
these are all business relationships because you know that she was carrying drugs. or how would have Sushant Singh been drugged in this manner? You know, so it is not a love relationship, which is something that belongs to the old movies of Yash Chopra. You know, but here, see what you see is something totally different. They are using this woman not only as a honey trap, okay, they're also using her as a very hardcore, a woman who doesn't mince words. See, when she talks, also she talks like a gangster, that sort of thing. So this, even the
Yes.
trailer, she's spoken exactly like something that Dawood would have spoken. you know so that's how silly she appears.
So the question is, how come she has so much of confidence when,
That is what
and
Priyanka, the sister, has said. So unless you have high political connections, you cannot speak in this manner. And she is also referred to as a prostitute. So can you imagine the guts of Priyanka? She's really come out and hit hard. See, after all, who is Rhea? Rhea is the prime suspect in SSR's murder case. And why is she roaming around freely everywhere and planning to do projects? See, these are things that we have to ask the stupid CBI. They don't care a damn about what's happening.
yeah, so a lot of things,
So
a
yeah,
lot of
Sunita,
questions.
what Sunita says is also important. Ma'am, my question is, why did Priyanka take this long for such a retort? She should have taken this during the Agadi government. See, during this time, one of the things, Sunita, is that, see, the Mahavikas Agadi prided itself on threatening people and making their lives miserable. So it is out of fear that many people kept quiet. Okay, so there could be a reason for that. You know. Now, after SSR, Sun arrest, everything is silent now on the drugs. You mean SRK Sun's arrest? As if Bollywood is drug free now. Yes. Maya, there is no emotional relationship involved in. Yes, exactly. Only business, and that to peddling, supplying drugs, and other services. Shabana has fallen from grace completely by associating with the cunning and dubious Javed. Kaifi Azmi was a communist and lived by those values. The lady, despite her talent, has lost respect of millions. BJP government rose the issue of Palgar, but what about SSR? Any answer on that? Hemangini says, welcome, boycott to
Welcome,
Bollywood.
Himagiri.
Seriously, how come these criminals like Sanjay Dutt and Rhea get a chance? They're treated as if they're angels. So here also, Tanushree, let me be very clear that, see, they're treated as angels only by their cabal. You know, you and I are getting angry because we know the double standards of Bollywood. So don't think that anybody is glorifying them except Bollywood. I don't understand this Priyanka. She always praises Ankita. And she claimed in her Rajdeep interview that she loved SSR and she's hobnobbing with the
Yes, we did.
Bollywood cabal. Ajay Kumar says, Ma'am, I'm ashamed to say this, but I feel Rhea Tai is the most powerful woman in Bollywood after Alia. She has hit a tight slap on CBI with the Roadies teaser. Ajay Kumar, see, let me tell you one thing very clearly. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. This is just a stupid filmy dialogue, that comes from a movie, a stupid movie like Agnipat or something. Okay. Something that comes out of Dawood's mouth or some silly mobster's mouth. Okay. Written by Salim and Javed. So let us not take this bloated so high that it is, she's questioning the CBI. No, we are taking it in two ways. And Priyanka has given a very good answer because Priyanka got the chance to answer her. Okay. So let us not say that she's the most powerful woman in Bollywood, or Alia is the most powerful. See, there is, as you know, Ajay, that there is a hierarchy in mafia. Okay, you better listen to the hierarchy. So in the hierarchy, Mahesh Bhatt has a very high position. Similarly, Salman Khan and all these Khans have positions which cannot be questioned. So that doesn't make them powerful. You see the way Salman Khan is scrambling around. He can't even sit for a proper press conference because he's scared that who's going to target him. Now, today's news, I'm sure Jay will tell you about that, is that the police have gotten information that Salman Khan is going to be killed on April 30th. Now, can you imagine what is going to happen to this footpath driver? Now he's going to run all over town, scared like a, what do you call a headless chicken. And do you know the kind of car, the four wheeler that he has got, I think, 7 or 8 levels of protection. And it's not available in India. It has been specifically made for this guy. So, my question to Salman Khan is that when you frightened Sushant Singh Rajput, did he run and make a car like yours? Did he run to the police and say, I need a gun license to protect myself? Look at the difference between you and him. Where is he and where are you? And look at the way now you are, reaping what you sow. None of your films are going to pay hits. You look at this, even this film, this Kisi Ki Bhai is going to be a super flop. A 60-year-old man sitting and dancing in a lungi, and that too such a cheap, vulgar dance. We respect our dress in South. We do not see a lungi as some sort of a striptease or a nightclub costume. So please save us that look. That it's a disgusting sound. A 60-year-old man dancing with some 30-year-old something, a woman who's also wearing a lungi or a veshti. SSR is haunting them. Every step. Now you can imagine on what, till April 30th, what this man is going to face. So it's happening. See, all this don't think that anybody is strong. These people are strong because of political power that they have. You're right, man. SSR was an explorer. Suleiman is fearing. Absolutely. Dara Khan hai. Yes, Shivani. Even I did not like this dance of Salman. Why did Yes. And here also I'll tell you the reason, Neelam. Because Ram Charan is, Ram Charan is the son of Chiranjeevi. Chiranjeevi is a very close friend of Salman. I don't know what favors he would have taken from him in the past few years that he owes him so much. Okay. As it is, I don't think very much of Chiranjeevi, who can't act for nuts. Okay. He came in as a dancer, Basically, he had more of a Bharatanatyam type of style, which he tried to, fuse with a Western style of dancing, which was actually horrible. And his action was also terrible. At least his son has toned down. Now, Chiranjeevi has something for Salman. And that's what this guy Ram Charan is doing by obliging him. Now, Ram Charan or Akki, or Allu Arjun or anybody, they don't need him. By themselves, they are superstars in the South. But they are obliging because of the father's connection. So I hope that's clear, Neelam. Dar ka mahal is true for Woollyweed. The South should now give them a cold shoulder as Woollyweed gave them in the past. Welcome, Divya. You're speaking our minds, ma'am. Thank you so much. Anita, thank you. Salman was seen as Chiranjeevi's godfather. So Ram Charan did a cameo in Yantama song. Yes, absolutely. Tai looks like a ghost. People don't lose hope. There's definitely fear in Bollywood, but they're trying to put on the mask of courage. Divine justice will not leave them. We continue our fight. Totally agree with you, ma'am. This is the second time that Bollywood is demeaning lungi, the parallel with which South is identified. This is Priyanka. Shame on South stars to dance with these criminals. Yes. So here, friends, what I want to also tell you, who's going to watch her? People are smart enough to choose whom to watch. If by chance they have a good TRP, let's assume it would be morphed. Only if these idiotic Bollywood would know how to create good content. What do you think कि BJP government SSR को justice देगी? Please answer. See, if we push, Pooja, if the public makes it a very, very strong issue, now that the elections are coming, yes, indeed. By every statement from Karachi Wood is likely that trying to gain sympathy and are showing how much hardworking they are. These new bits are irritating. Yes, absolutely. Also, friends, whenever some sort of whitewashing of this sort happens, don't give in to your emotions. Okay, don't allow them to take control of your emotions. Okay. Now, remember now the kind of action that SSR has taken on these people. Now, Rhea Chakravarti, for the past 3 years has been sitting at home doing nothing, twiddling her thumbs. Okay? The only thing she has been doing is going around with Bunty Sajde and doing her business, which we all know what it is. Okay? Similarly, if you talk about all these people, I was watching this Amir Khan during the Ambani event. He looked like some old, grandfather coming out of his vehicle. I was just saying, who is this man? He was just wobbling around. So you see, what SSR has reduced these people to? SSR has reduced them to nothing. That's it. And don't forget the fact that, see, this dialogue that the famous Pathan and Salman had, or sitting on a train in Pathan, saying that they will not allow youngsters to take their path. You know, even the dialogue shows how scared they are. That young people will come and replace them, and they will be fossilized, like the dinosaurs. So understand that. See, what they are saying in these movies are, are their inner thoughts. Look at the way Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah, have you seen Shah Rukh Khan relax? The only place he's comfortable is when he's at an Ambani party, and that too as a servant. Because see, Ambani will say dance, he will dance like a puppet. So again, he'll go to Pathan dance to entertain most of Ambani's guests. So there also he has a role, But that's the only place I've seen where he's comfortable, because all the people who came for that party were his friends. So please understand that none of these Khans are comfortable. Boycott Bollywood is as present as it is always. Don't forget to, boycott, and also to express your thoughts when the movie is out. Absolutely, Minaji, you're saying the truth. You're tirelessly fighting like a lioness. My pranams. Thank you, Prisha. Hello, Jay and Minaji. Okay, Chulman threats
Hi,
are
Shamli.
lies. Pathetic tactics to promote his foolish movie. Yes. Rhea is 34 plus, so she's good as gone. Absolutely. See, that's the kind of language that we should be hearing. They are just trying to promote vulgarity and nothing else. Ma'am, another point to notice is Yantama's song. Salman was seen a heavy, bulky black shoes. Inside, yes, terrible. That is something we noticed. While other dancers were wearing slippers, another mocking at Hindutva. Salman Khan PR is using this death threat to promote his new movie. Only
Yes,
marketing
that was
people give
even my
ideas about
thing.
specific dates. Yes. Then what happens is, Jaydev, then it happens like, the case of the wolf. You keep saying wolf, wolf, one day the wolf will come and eat you. That's what's going to happen. Rhea is a pret, Pishach, says Nirmala. Correct, Dori. Everyone has to pay for their deeds. Who even cares if Ullu Khan is threatened? He too should live in fear that he has invoked and used against others for decades. When Thai becomes useless and cannot be used to escort or for honey trap, she will meet her fate. Anti-Indian 5 Salman, Amir, Shahrukh, Akshay, Ajay. All these people should go to ISI, Musharraf and become drivers for their cars. Yes, absolutely. They are suitable only for that. मैम रिया का सामने आकर ये गिद्ध भक्ति उसे का अंत नजदीक आ रहा है ये दिखा रहा है. Yes, absolutely. So here, friends, before I move on to the next piece of news, with regards to Kajal Hindustani is a person who's always been on our channel, and we support her completely. Because if not for her, nobody would have been educated on love jihad. Love jihad started in Kerala. It was popularized by a lot of the right-wingers in Kerala, and it spread on to the rest of India. And in the north, mostly in Gujarat, it was Kajal who spread the message. And it was she who warned girls to be careful. She was the one who made sure that a lot of the girls were saved, they were rescued. Had she been in the position of Minister of Women and Child, a lot of the women and children would not have died or escaped or been trafficked. This is the truth. Now that the BJP government in Gujarat have arrested her, from what we hear, it is not, even a legal arrest. Now we want to know what is the reason for her arrest when she has only spoken the truth. Okay. Now you can always add things that you want and take things out of context and say. Now, when for example, when we are talking in a paragraph, we will say many things. You only take one sentence and say she said that. Okay, that's how these people work. When you have all these Sabah Naqvi and all these Barka Dutt and all that speaking nonsense all the time. Okay, Zubair, nobody does anything. Why is it that when someone dynamic, a young girl like Kajal gets attacked? Please
Munawar
remember,
Faruqi. Munawar Faruqi.
yes, Munawar Faruqi. Please remember, she has no support except from the BHP or RSS. BJP does not support her. That's she has been very clear to me about this. Whenever she speaks, she said that I never get any support from BJP. Okay, if she has bodyguards, she pays them to take care of her. So even the bodyguards are paid by her. Now she has children and she has a family. So who fear for her every day. It's high time the BJP did something and got her out of that prison, and questioned what was wrong and why was she arrested. Yeah, back to you, Jenny.
Yeah, so friends, coming to the next piece of news, and as you know, Salman Khan is promoting a lot of actresses, especially, and I'll just show you something very, very interesting, friends, and just hold on. So you can see, yeah, this is the video in which there was a press conference and of Kisi Ki by Kisi Ki Jaan, and he was with all these actresses like Pooja Hegde and Shehnaz Gill and one more other actress who's in the film, and he was seen unbuttoning his shirt in the press conference, just partially exposing his, stomach or whatever it is, and proving that his abs are not VFX graphics. So that's kind of hilarious that he went to that extent to prove that it is not fake. And one has to wonder, I mean, which lady or girl would like to see, I think a 60 or a 60 odd year, 60-year-old man, exposing himself in public in just like that, right? So if you read the fine print, Kajalji has not been arrested. She has surrendered. Shows any number of Amritpal rats are no match
Yes,
for her. And
absolutely,
yes,
absolutely. True, Priyanka.
true. Priyanka, with Karnataka and Telangana elections coming up, shouldn't they be careful? Yes, absolutely. So on Monday night, Mumbai police received a phone call from an unknown caller who threatened that he would eliminate the actor Salman Khan on April 30th. And the actor was threatened by Lawrence Bishnoi. Now, as per the information in the call received at police control room on Monday night at 9 p.m., a man who identified himself as Rocky Bai from Rajasthan's Jodhpur threatened to kill actor Salman Khan on April 30th. So officials from Mumbai police say that further investigation is underway. Salman or his team are yet to react to this threat, and so this is the latest. And the film Kisi Ki by Kisi Ki Jaan is going to release on April 21st. So, like many of you said, that it seems like some sort of publicity stunt at this moment when his film is going to release, and this Rocky Boy looks like a very filmy name, right? Whoever called the Mumbai police to threaten him. Nupur Sharma was targeted when she defended, yes, Sanatnis and how minority religion treat women. Sad this happened to another broken who stood up for what she believes. Wonder why Chuman is always so ready to undress. We should look up psychiatric dictionary to find any condition that Chulman may suffer from, says Maya. So yeah, I mean, this is how things are, and even now, Salman Khan thinks he's a very young teenager who's madly in love, and that's the kind of roles he wants to still play at this point of time. And I mean, it's kind of you can see how the likes of Pooja Hegde and Shehnaz Gill, they are acting very nice to him because they want to make use of him in terms of getting roles, film roles, and getting a lot of money, right? And that's why all these actresses are always very nice to Salman Khan. Yeah, so
Okay.
we'll be yeah.
Yeah, now Ashmita says, ma'am, can you do a show on Orhan Avatramani? All these celeb daughters are around with him all the time, like Nyasa, Janvi, Sara, and apparently runs an escort service. Now, according to media reports, Ori is known to be a socialite from Mumbai. As per his educational background, Ori had been snapped posing with Sara Ali Khan on her graduation day in 2016, pointing to the fact that he has also attended Columbia University in New York. His brother Kabir is said to be the head of PR at Solis Health, based in New York. In fact, certain media reports state that Ori has pursued a bachelor's in fine arts and communication design from New York's Parsons School of Design. And it was after this he went to Columbia as a student. Not only with Bollywood, but it seems that Ori also has connections with international celebrities like Kylie, Jenner, Anne Hathaway, and even the reality TV family, the Kardashians. In fact, while many called him an activist, he recently stated, I was really bored one day and I put activist on my Instagram bio for like 4 days just for fun. I've done a few things here and there, though, few seed plantings, beach cleanup, but not enough to define me as a social activist. He has an Instagram following that amounts to more than 249K followers and is considered to be a fashion influencer. He was also rumored to be dating Janvi for a while, though it was never confirmed. What does he do? In a recent interview with a media portal, Ori was seen sharing that he too works very hard. When the interviewer at Cosmopolitan India asked him if he has a 9 to 5 job, he shared that he's working but on himself. If one goes to LinkedIn profile, it describes him as a special projects manager at RIL chairman's office. He was quoted as having said, I'm working on myself, I'm going to the gym, I'm doing a lot of self reflection. Sometimes I do yoga, I go for a massage, I'm working, but I'm working on myself. Ori has been in the eye of all the netizens for his pictures with actors and celebrities such as Janvi Kapoor, Sara, Ananya, and the newer batch of Gen Z stars. On this, Ori was quoted as saying, I'm not friends with anyone in the film industry. The people I'm friends with are my peers. They're all my age, and we went to school and college at the same time. I like to hold on to my friendships. It's just that you highlight Bollywood people because they're more familiar faces. He also spoke about how he knew Bhumi Pednekar. He shared in the interview, we did not go to school together. We didn't even know each other until a couple of years ago. But we are good friends. I'm very close to her younger sister too. Hollywood people are not the easiest to befriend, as they are not interested to meet random people. So now here is this guy, as you wanted to know, Ashmita. But here, what I understand is that he may have other connections as well, like Rhea Chakravarti, which is why he becomes very useful to the Bollywood people. Because
So according to his
whenever you see Rhea's Kajal's daughter with him, she's always in an intoxicated stage, which means that something more to than meets the eye.
So according to LinkedIn, Orhan, can we go back to yeah? So this slide, if we go to his LinkedIn profile, Orhan is a special project manager at RIL, which is Reliance Industries Limited chairperson's office, and he's living in New York, United States. So he's based in the US, and he's working in Reliance Industries Limited as a special project manager. I don't know what exactly are the roles and responsibilities of the special project manager. And I mean, it is kind of interesting to note why. From this, we can make out how closely Bollywood is with Reliance. Of course, we saw that from Nita Mukesh Ambani, a cultural center, and it is quite evident because they do own a stake in Balaji Telefilms and everything, right? A lot of films they produce. So this guy is seen
And
with all the
he can't be a fashion icon because he dresses so terribly, and people
yeah.
say that he is gay.
Yeah, so whatever it is, he does hold some important position. Otherwise, you wouldn't see him, mingling this close with the Bollywood nepotistic kids and the circle, the inner circle. Yes. It is so hilarious to watch Salman open his shirt buttons, and when he reached his stomach, the main part is to show his fake 10 pack. He started putting his buttons on because he knows he has nothing. That is hilarious, Zoya. And yeah, hi, Fancy. Orhan, not Rohan, Reliance, foreign US connections. Okay.
Yeah, see, Orhan is also very close to the Ambani sons. So that's also very important because you remember when the engagement or marriage or what, I don't know what all celebrations they have, when the that the one who's on the heavier side, when he was dancing, Orhan was dancing with him. So I think he's his very good friend. Yes.
Yeah, we have taken them.
Yeah, back to you, Jerry.
Yeah, so you can take the next piece of news.
A CBI probe has been demanded by the family members of the Bhojpuri actress Akansha Dubai, who was found dead inside a hotel room in Varanasi on March 26th. Speaking to ANI, lawyer Shashank Shekhar Tripathi said, I request Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath to look into this matter. Akansha's family members have demanded a CBI probe as they no longer trust the Varanasi police. According to Akansha's mother, singer Sama Singh used to harass Akansha. Akansha's family members believe that their daughter was murdered. Samar Singh is an accused in the Akansha Dubai's alleged suicide case. Varanasi police and Ghaziabad police, in a joint operation, arrested him. For the unversed, the 25-year-old actress was found hanging from the fan with a piece of cloth, and the police were called immediately, according to the hotel staff. Now, Assistant Commissioner of Police Sarnath Gyan Prakash Rai said the family members of the deceased live in Mumbai. They've been informed about the incident. No suicide note has been recovered from her room. Prima facie, it appears to be a case of suicide. The late actress had come to Varanasi for the shooting of a movie and was staying in the hotel under Sarnath police station area. When she did not come out of the room till morning, the hotel staff, on the insistence of her colleagues, opened the gate of her room using a master key. Varanasi Police Commissionerate, in a statement, said the body has been sent for post-mortem and the police are investigating the matter. The late actress starred in several regional movies, including Kasam Paida Karne Wale Ki, Mujhse Shaadi Karogi, and Veeron Ke Veer. Bhojpuri film personalities such as Rani Chatterjee, Vinay Anand, and Amrapali Dubai took to social media to pay their condolences. So it's a very sad state of affairs. As usual, whenever they don't have an answer, they just dismiss it as a suicide. It's very pathetic. So education does not teach human values, ethics, or goodness. Columbia educated supply of drugs is a slap on Natwar Lal Kejri's face. As a result of justice for
Yeah, we
SSR
are
and
taking
super
that.
cops, yeah, okay. So I think that's all the news for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow again, friends, with more news. Thank you. Good night, and Jai Hind.
And Jai Hind.